Good afternoon. Welcome to Follow Your Brush with Pam. And this is Down the Ink Hole episode maybe 9, I think. I'd have to go back and check. We're talking pens today. Down the ink hole. Oh my goodness. October. I had all of these inked up and then I kept buying new ones. I bought them on the 8th. I bought some on the 14th. I had 2 come on the 14th. Bought another one that arrived on the 29th. And so as I keep, as they come in, of course, you know, I ink them up because it's what I like to do. And so this is a list of all my October stuff. Grace at Wildly Imaginable challenged me to clean out the pens that I am not currently using. And I took the challenge, Grace. You'd be so proud of me. And I cleaned out, I don't even want to say how many, but I filled a pen case that holds 20 with a couple more added in there because I couldn't fit them in the slots, but they're all clean. So this gives you an idea of how many clean pens I have. I have held over some for November, and then I'm going to show you the new ones that I bought in October. And tomorrow is Fountain Pen Day, and I have heard via the grapevine online that there are going to be all kind of sales, so I'm trying to really rein in what I'm doing. So I'm just not spending my entire check that comes on the 1st of the month on fountain pens because wouldn't that be fun? But I'm not going to do it. So anyway, this was all that I had in October, plus the little ones that I kept popping in and then I kept buying more. So let me show you. I am going to switch my journals over here. This is my Galen Leather zipper journal, which I absolutely adore. It's wonderful, and I made my own planner out of their notebook. And it's a very soft cover. I don't even know how to explain it. Hardcover, and it's Tomoe River paper, and not knowing what I wanted in a planner, I just went ahead and made my own with some stickers, put my dates the way I want them, room to write on the side, and there you go. I made my own. And it's working great, and that's what I'll do. So anyway, that's my little planner that I personally made for myself with the books that I have, notebooks that I have, which are from Galen Leather. I love their books and notebooks. I like the Tomoe River paper. That's my favorite. But let's get to November. Are you ready? I'm ready. What I have done, I did narrow it down to 10 for October, but I've narrowed it down even more for November. These were the 10 that I had. I had Funky Lake from Estabrook with turquoise eel ink from Lamy. Harmony, which is going to come over for November, with Noodler's Black Swan English Rose. I think it's Noodler's. My new Narwhal, I'll show you that in a minute. I did put up my Maple Leaf from Hongdian, and I put up my Banu. I put up my Twisby. I put up my Hongdian M2 orange, red, and then I'm going to show you the new ones that I have for November. So, are you ready to see what I have done? Whoops, let me turn the page. You know, my thumbs don't work. So this is going to be my currently inked for November, and let me show you what I have. I have 2 that I'm holding over and 4 that are new. These are my new ones. This is a little pen holder that comes with the Galen Leather zip journal, and it's really nice because it holds 4 pens very comfortably, and it still closes. These are the 2 that I'm bringing over from October, and these are my new ones, which we'll talk about in a second. The first one, which I absolutely love, which is under $30, and I just love this pen, and this is my Asvine P20. And it has a medium nib because I'm a medium nib girl. And it just writes beautifully. This is the amber resin. And I have it inked with, it's called Tomcat. And I'm trying to remember who the maker is. I have it written down. That's the color, Tomcat. And actually I did put together, but anyway, isn't that gorgeous? This looks like one of my Italian pens. Seriously, it looks like one of the pens you might get from a Leonardo. Very similar. Even the clip is similar. It has an ink window. Medium nib. It says it's gold plated, but I doubt it. I doubt it. But anyway, it's just a beautiful writer and one of my favorite pens actually to write with. So that's why I'm bringing it back over for November. And the Tomcat, let me look. So you'd also be so proud of me. I got an ink ring in my last ink flight box. And I thought, oh, I'm not going to be able to fill that up. But guess what I did? I pretty much filled it up. Let me find this color. Oh, it's Van Diemen. Van Diemen's Tomcat should be here somewhere. Russian blue. Anyway, I had fun doing this too. This also took me, here it is. Van Diemen's Tomcat. And I just have it in a sample. It looks like it has a little bit of sparkle in there, but it doesn't really come through in that. I don't like the sparkles because it really just clogs up my pens, those that I've tried that are heavy sparkle, not a sheen, but that actually have the little sparkle glitters in there. This looks like it might have a little, but it doesn't really show up. So this is what I put in my Asfine P20, and I just love this pen. I can't stop using it, so it's still on track for November. Then the next one that I am still using for November is my Harmony Opus 88. It's an eyedrop filler, and I also love this kind of a rose gold trim. Beautiful. I'm also a medium nib. That's what I do. Medium nib girl. And this one, this is Opus 88. Harmony. And another medium nib. And this is eyedropper. And you know, I really like the eyedropper filling system, especially when I went to clean out all my pens that I cleaned out, because those were easier to clean out than some of the others. And this ink, let me double check, because I'm bringing this one over from last month, but if I'm not mistaken, this is Black Swan English Roses. And I really like this color. I think this may be Noodler's. I had it in a sample. English Roses. And it's just such a pretty color. So I really enjoy that one. Let me zoom in so you can see what I'm doing, huh? Would that help? There we go, so you can see a little more clearly. So this one is also coming over for November. And it has on the finial, it says Opus 88. I like the rose gold trim. I just like the whole design of this. It's just, to me, it's just absolutely gorgeous. I really like this pen. So that one's coming over to November. Then, woo, I went shopping. Well, I'm always shopping, I guess. This is the first new one I got. Now, this is not a Chinese pan. This is the real deal. This is from Delta Duna. And I saw this and this is my second Delta Duna, and I love how they write. And this one was called, well, they do write. Let me see. There we go. A little hard start there. That might be the ink I have in it. Delta Duna, and this one, I don't think I have it over here. Yeah, it's called Regal Skies. Regal Skies. This was exclusive. From, I think I got it from Endless Pens. Anyway, I got number 91 out of 150. And the also medium nib. And the ink that I'm using in this one is from Tom's Studio, which I got in my ink flight box. And the ink is called Stellar. And it does have a little bit of sparkly shimmer shading in there. I don't know if that's going to show up as it dries, but it's just a beautiful pen. This is also diamond cast, so it has little sparkles in it as well in this resin. Regal Skies, and the ink is Stellar. And it's, I don't know if you can read this, but it says, it's got the name on here, Delta Duna edition. 2024, limited edition. So I said exclusive, I'm sorry. Limited edition, 2024, Regal Skies. Beautiful, beautiful pen. Oh, then this one looks almost identical, but it's not. This is from Narwhal, or Navalar. I'm going to say Narwhal. And this one, I bought at the same time that I bought the Delta Duna, and this is also beautiful resin. And this one is called, let me pull up my page here because I'm carrying this one over. Yeah, this one has the diamond cast, not that one. Yeah, well, they both may, I don't know. This one is called Nebulosa Laguna. And I also have a medium nib. And it's gold trim. Beautiful. This is not limited or anything, but I do believe it was, I think I got this from Gold Spot. I'm not remembering, sorry. But isn't that pretty? I just love this one. And what I put in here, the ink, is also from Tom's Studio. Got a sample, my ink flight box. And it's called Raspberry Sorbet. And absolutely gorgeous ink. I just couldn't resist it. It's just so, so pretty. So this one's coming with me in November. It's coming with me. Then another new one that I have not shown you. This one I saw on Endless Pens. Would you believe I bought this because of the nib? Yeah. This was because, I don't know if you can see it. You can see that nib. It's got a little flower on it. Can you see that? That's why I bought it. This one is called, oh, it's Essex from Endless Pens. It's called Happy Sunflower. Essex from Endless Pens. And if you notice, it's writing a little broader, and that's because I got the broad nib this time, because that's the only thing that was available left that had the cute little sunflower on it. And it's called Sunflower Happiness. Oh, and I really like it. And I have it inked with Colorverse Ginkgo Tree. This I did buy a bottle of. I was looking for another ink, and they came as a pair. You know, you buy 2 bottles. And this was the other color was the one that I was going for originally, but I like this one. They have a new collection on Endless Pens called their Hatch collection, and this is one of their Hatch collections. It's a little wider, and I don't post my pens, but it would make it really, really big. It does post firmly, but I'm not going to do that. Little thicker, but feels good. I like it. And I am enjoying the broad nib, even though I'm a medium nib gal. Then I just got this one yesterday, or day before. I couldn't resist. This is, got this from Atlas Stationers. This is Conklin. You see it says 1898. It's got Conklin written on the clip. It's just the color. Yeah, it's just the color. And the band, look how gorgeous that is. And this Conklin got a medium nib, gold trim. And such a nice writer. Conklin, 1898. And this is called Misto Purple. And this is a medium nib, but look how broad, you know, it actually writes similar to this broad nib, even though it is a medium. I did order a medium. But it also, look at this, it has great reverse writing as well. Reverse. This is the other way. So I can go either way. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful pen. And the ink that I put in here is another Noodler's bottle that I had ordered some time ago, actually. And it's called La Royale. And I'm not sure, I'm really not kind of sure if it's a blue or purple. It's kind of hard to tell. Kind of leans to the blue side, but it also kind of leans to the purple, and so does this pen. So I like it. I like it. So that is my November collection here that I'm going with. Currently inked for November. And I narrowed it down to 6. Grace will be pleased with me to hear that I've been able to do that. But however, I must have a disclaimer here. Tomorrow's National Fountain Pen Day with sales. And so I may end up here in a couple weeks with more than just 6 inked up. But I'm happy with these right now. And I can carry them in my pen case, in my journal, my a Gallo journal. Let me take this, yeah, whatever. Yeah, and aren't they pretty? Beautiful. And then I have these two. So that's what I'm doing for November. Thank you for popping in and letting me show you what I have indulged in November. Well, actually, I bought these all in October. And my reasoning was I had my grandchildren for 2 weeks, or 1 week, I'm sorry. I had my grandchildren here for a full week, and then I went back to Charlotte with them, and I was there for a few days. And then when I came back, I took my other grandchildren to Lion King downtown at the Fox Theater to see the stage performance. So I lavishly spoiled my grandchildren for 2 weeks. And so that was my excuse for buying myself some new pens, because it was time to spoil Grandma. And hey, my birthday's coming up. So, just in time for National Fountain Pen Day, right? My birthday's next week. See you later. Thanks for watching and following Follow Your Brush and Down the Ink Hole with Pam. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye.